Smith.
I ain't the person you
No. No.
I'm king of the liquor, not your girls. So I wouldn't recognize y'all.
I would say the same thing if I was you.
Okay. We ever had a conversation?
No, nothing besides like, can I get, you know what I'm saying? Why? Don't first of all, you know, everybody in Atlanta and everybody knows him. That's not going to talk to him, but I am.
Given that Erica keeps hanging around his wife, it seems like Mendy and his wifey from Love and Hip Hop may be at their breaking point. The couple is struggling to control the extra drama that keeps entering their marriage, and while Yandy has been keeping it together and defending their love, how much longer can she take this? How will she handle the mysterious women who keep approaching her husband? Will this be the test that finally breaks their bond, or will they be able to work things out? In this video, we'll show you everything that happened. We must go back a little to see the big picture since it wasn't always this crazy. In an episode of TV One's Uncensored, Yandy Smith and Mendeecees Harris discussed how they first became well-known together in the second season of Love and Hip Hop in 2011 and how they quickly became an important part of the reality TV show. She explained that she first met Mendeecees when she was managing rapper Jim Jones and going to one of his shows in Miami in 2006. They chose to stay at the hotel rather than attend the Jones party. Mendeecees really impressed Yandy Smith, and they were able to connect even more deeply.
Blushing,
So,
that was real smooth.
I'm getting all warm and fuzzy inside. Like, he's sweet. You know, so
Got him. They said, got him. Long story short, he told me, I really can't do my artist friends and stuff. I was like, oh, well, you don't have to worry about that another thing. And you leaving? I'm leaving.
right. I was leaving after the concert, and I told my friend, you got to I booked a ticket for like 4 days.
How Mendeecees and Yandy met and fell in love is covered in episode 6. Mendeecees and Yandy met and fell in love when a man saw her at a wedding. He asked if she was going to the party dressed as she was. Surprisingly, he decided to skip it as well, and as a result, they ended up together. After hours of talking at the hotel bar, they hit it off immediately, reciting the entire event Yandy shared. "I'm making sure everyone gets into the van and that they're all dressed up," said Yandy. Mendy and my sweat said, "You're coming to the party like that or you won't go." I said, "Oh, I'm not going." He countered, "You're not going, then I probably won't go either." I said, "Okay, I'll put everyone in the van and head to the bar." He asked, "Why didn't you go?" I said, "Oh, I never party." After the Miami event, my client accompanied Yandy to New York, where they immediately began dating. I was fine until he said, "Why don't I buy you a drink?" I replied, "Okay," just like two young lovebirds. After many long hours in 2015, the VH1 reality stars finally said "I do" in front of a star-studded audience at a special televised ceremony that included their co-stars and a number of well-known figures, such as Ray J and Kandi Burruss. Mendeecees proposed to Yandy on Love and Hip Hop in 2014, and although they were married in 2015, it was later found that their marriage had not been officially registered. While Renee Graziano, Carr, and Grano were there, Yandy generated a lot of rumors when she revealed, "When the government refused to recognize our marriage, I didn't mince words. I told them that although my husband and I don't have a legally binding agreement with the government, God and I do. I signed the paperwork, but I never sent it in." She went on to say that I wasn't suggesting that my marriage was more important than my finances, which isn't the case. I just didn't want to deal with the fallout from not sending it off. Excellent justification, and it was all done to protect my family. On May 24, 2021, they decided to renew their vows at Bab Al Shams Desert Resort in Dubai. Despite disclosing the details of their marriage certificate, Yandy made it clear that she still loved Mendeecees and considered him her husband. The event was televised and attended by roughly 60 people, showcasing all the the glitz and glamour of hip-hop love.
I just want to be your savior any time of need, and even when you don't need me.
In an interview, Yandy revealed that she and her husband were under a lot of pressure during their previous marriage and that they made the decision to stick together through thick and thin. She claimed that this was one of the reasons they decided to renew their vows. She added that even though we love one another, when we initially got married, we promised to support one another no matter what. It was a very emotional time for us and our family because we were physically going through some challenging times. The family circumstances changed soon after the 2015 wedding when I was sentenced to 8 years in prison for drug trafficking, possibly ending their honeymoon. He was in prison for 4 years after the prosecution accused him of planning to distribute cocaine and heroin throughout New York City. He was eventually released in 2020, but legal troubles marked the beginning of many difficult times that have impacted their union. It turns out that I am the father of 2 children from his prior relationships with Samantha Wallace and Dixon. Erica. He even had a brief relationship with Rashida Ali, Muhammad Ali's daughter, but things are getting heated as rumors of someone interfering in his marriage surface. During the show's season finale, Jasmine Blue, a hip-hop reality star, called me out for allegedly cheating with another lady without holding back. I was harassed by reality star Jasmine Blue for allegedly having an affair with another woman.
Say the same thing if I was you.
Okay. We ever had a conversation?
No, nothing besides like.
When Mendeecees was asked if they had ever had a genuine conversation, Jasmine responded, "I'd send the same if I were you," to Men's denial that he knew her and that he had merely gone to the pub for a quick drink. After some back and forth, Jasmine insisted that they had only discussed the essentials in a confessional. Mendeecees tried to dispel any accusations of cheating by explaining that he had just ordered a drink from a bartender and didn't personally know her. Anas apologized to the nearby Rich Dollars and apologized, but it didn't stop there. It seems that things are getting heated, are causing drama on the internet. Jasmine's friend Erica also said that Yandy was letting someone have an affair with her husband. The two got into a heated argument in another confessional. Jasmine added that Erica has ties to the unnamed woman that many sees but would not say who she was seeing. Jasmine said that this was not the first time their paradise had problems. Later on in the show, when Jasmine and Erica approached Yandy and M Southeast Outdoors, Erica accused Yandy of observing while M had an affair with another woman but being too scared to come forward. The affair had been going on for a while. When Mendy discovered that Erica had cheated, he immediately interrupted her by asking, "Why are you talking?" Yandy snapped back, but Erica was not backing down, shouting, "I am." And then Yandy stepped in to put herself between Erica and her husband. As tensions rose, people tried to remove Yandy from the scene, but Erica accused him of hitting her in the face. A few steps away, Mendy and Yandy tried to avoid a confrontation a few days later. The day before, she posted a review of an event she and MCs attended together, hosted by Gussie Mann and Kesha Care. Yandy's husband shared content from what appeared to be supper with loved ones. In her post, she wrote, "I don't care what people think. This man is okay with me." In other news, she praised her sister Amina Diop and Kesha Care as fierce bosses. The following day, after the video of her altercation with Erica went viral, Yandy made a brief statement on Instagram, posting pictures of herself in the same outfit from the day of the argument with Erica. The slideshow featured quotes such as, "Don't underestimate me, darling." Just when you thought the drama was over, a hot video of an unidentified woman standing in line at a Mexican restaurant appeared on Mendeecees' Snapchat. She was wearing leggings that hugged her curves and adjusted her posture while facing the camera. This video raised questions about whether MC's account was hacked or if it was related to Jasmine's accusations. MDC quickly responded to the reports on Instagram, writing, "Don't play on the internet, but leave me alone with this." 5 seconds after the game, the king and the pawn entered the same box. It's the first and last time he went viral earlier this month after saying that his commitment to his wife kept his marriage strong. Earlier this month, Yandy caused a stir on Instagram when a post seemed to show a man other than her husband. She later clarified that it was just for laughs, but Yandy and Mies are still married and still post pictures of their family to show how much they enjoy each other's company. In one of Yandy's most recent blogs, she wrote, "There are hundreds of reasons why I love you, but one above many is the father you are. Our babies love you even though you don't always set the example of what a father should be. You're a dad." As Yandy and Mendy continue to navigate this challenging marriage journey, the next episode of their marital infidelity saga is likely to surface soon. Will this couple weather the next scandal? Leave a comment below with your thoughts and stay tuned as this story unfolds on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Every single day, your top priority is being a father. While it's evident they are loyal to one another, this serves as a reminder that social media can be misleading. What appears to be a beautiful relationship on Instagram may not reflect the real picture. Instead of love, Yandy was shocked to hear this revelation from her husband. In response, she said she didn't think things had gotten to this point and that she couldn't imagine her life without Mendeecees. He said, "Listen, I don't know what to say, man. I feel like we are all in a dark place." He added that it's been going on for a while, and if this is going to be, you know you've got to take this seriously. The weight of these charges, along with additional marital issues, seems to have taken a toll. Mendeecees stopped wearing his wedding ring, a silent but powerful symbol. However, given Yandy's unwavering support during his past struggles, this action adds another layer of complexity to their already turbulent story. This was revealed during a couple's counseling session. Another unexpected turn of events occurred when Yandy stepson Lil Mendeecees accused her of cheating by riding Cha on her G-Wagon. Although Ems and Yandy's have a history of playing practical jokes, it's hard to dismiss this as just another playful jab, especially since Mendeecees is also facing accusations of infidelity. Could Lil M's actions be an indication that he knows more than he does? Letting on, or is it just a coincidence, a poorly timed joke during a marital storm? Now that Yandy has begun the divorce process, the question is whether this is the end for this seemingly unbreakable couple. We've watched them deal with jail time, cheating scandals, and countless other challenges. If you're as shocked as we are, please hit the like button and subscribe for more updates on this unfolding story. Thank you for reading. If you think this is truly the end of the road for Yandy and Mendeecees, please let us know in the comments below. Her behavior by claiming that she had been provoked, but Mendeecees was positive that Judy had crossed a line. He told her, "I love you, but I can't let this continue here," and he asked Judy to leave, emphasizing that respect was non-negotiable. Although he understood his decision to put his family's safety and stability before letting her stay in his home, Judy, furious, felt duped by the transfer, but thought it would serve as a wake-up call. The family suffered greatly emotionally as a result of her having to reevaluate her behavior after Judy's departure. After Judy's departure, Yandy confided in her close friends about the altercation and expressed her annoyance at the. In the meantime, Mendy struggled with regret, even though he stood by his decision, and began to consider whether he could have handled the situation differently. In a private moment, he told a close friend, "Even though I love my mother, I can't allow her to harm the person I've chosen to spend the rest of my life with." Judy, however, turned to her own support system to vent her frustration and disappointment because she felt Yandy was playing a game and was estranged from her son. The final cast of Love Hip Hop was also impacted by Judy and Yandy's conflict. As she confided, "I raised him. How can he choose her over me?" Other cast members from Atlanta shared their thoughts, with some showing support for Yandy and others understanding Judy's perspective as a mother feeling marginalized. This dramatic moment has added yet another layer of complexity to the ongoing story of the Harris family, highlighting the challenges of striking a balance between love, loyalty, and respect in a blended family. There is little doubt that the drama in this home is far from over, and that Mendy sees that Yandy and Judy's journey ahead will not be easy as they navigate the challenging terrain of love, loyalty, and familial responsibilities. For years, Mendeecees Harris and Yandy Smith have been the epitome of a strong and united couple on Love and Hip Hop, New York, despite facing difficulties. As the season went on, Fans were curious to see if Judy and Yandy might reconcile or if their distance would deepen. While many hoped to witness moments of healing, others were skeptical due to the persistent issues that seemed to plague the household. Despite a number of obstacles, such as M's legal issues and a lengthy jail sentence, the couple stayed faithful to one another as they negotiated the murky waters of fame, family, and scrutiny, garnering praise for their partnership. However, as is frequently the case in the entertainment industry, appearances can be deceiving. Beneath the surface, cracks in their seemingly perfect relationship were forming, and now that M's revelation has occurred, it appears that those cracks have widened into a chasm. The first sign of trouble began when Mendeecees posted cryptic messages on social media, implying that something was amiss in his marriage. Fans conjectured what these posts meant. Nobody could have foreseen the storm that was building. Days later, M released a video that left everyone in disbelief. In it, he claimed to have found unquestionable evidence that Yandy had cheated on him with Carlos King. King, a producer known for his work on popular reality TV shows, has a close professional relationship with Yandy, but many claims their relationship goes far beyond work. MC's claims were not taken lightly, as he shared screenshots of emails and texts he claimed were exchanged between Yandy and Carlos. He claimed that the messages showed a level of intimacy that went beyond professional boundaries, using phrases like, "I can't stop thinking about you" during our time together. In a live-streamed video, Yandy did not remain silent in the face of these accusations and expressed her heartbreak over MC's decision to publicly air their personal issues. She acknowledged having a close friendship with Carlos King, but vehemently denied that it was romantic. She also presented a series of photographs he claimed were taken during secret meetings between Yandy and Carlos. While some argued the images could be innocent, C's interpretation painted a different picture. Despite her denials, friend Yandy said that it is unfair and hurtful to take our professional relationship and turn it into something it isn't. Her tone implied that she was deeply affected by the accusations. "I've always supported my DCs through everything, so to be accused like this feels like a betrayal of the trust we've built." As the accusations continue, Carlos King broke his silence in a carefully worded statement, denying any inappropriate relationship with Yandy. He said that "my relationship with Yandy has always been professional and that these accusations are without merit." He also expressed disappointment at being drawn into the fallout from these allegations has gone beyond Mendeecees and Yandy's relationship. Their children, who have frequently appeared on Love and Hip Hop, are now at the center of a media storm. Friends and family have also weighed in, with some taking sides and others urging the couple to seek counseling. Fans of the couple are divided. Some believe MC's claims, citing the evidence he presented, while others argue that Yandy deserves the benefit of the doubt, especially given her history. I hope that Mendeecees and Yandy can settle this amicably. For standing by Mendeecees during his legal troubles, the specifics are unique, but the underlying issues are common in relationships under the spotlight. Fame, distance, and public scrutiny can exacerbate existing issues and create new ones for MCs and Yandy. Additionally, the pressure of reality TV has undoubtedly contributed to their current situation, and social media cannot be ignored because it has brought their issues to the attention of millions of people, raising questions about the boundaries of the future of Mendeecees and Yandy's relationship is still uncertain in the age of digital transparency. Both have stated that they want to put their family first, but the road to reconciliation will not be simple. Trust that has been broken is hard to rebuild, and the public nature of their problems adds another layer of complexity for fans. The hope is that Mendy and Yandy can find a way to move past this, whether that means staying together or parting ways amicably for the couple themselves. The priority will likely be to create a stable environment for their children while navigating the fallout from these revelations. The fateful evening started as seemingly normal family dinner quickly descended into tension when Mendeecees' son, filled with a mixture of frustration and anger, interrupted the conversation and dropped the bombshell. Yandy cheated on you, and it's your fault." As everyone tried to process the accusations, The room fell silent and all eyes turned to Mendeecees. Yandy immediately denied the claims, her voice shaking with a mixture of hurt and anger. "How dare you say that? Where is this even coming from?" she demanded, trying to keep her cool, but the son persisted in accusing her of betraying the family and criticizing Mendeecees' lack of strength. A heated argument quickly erupted as Mendy, in an attempt to exert control, raised his voice and demanded evidence for the outrageous claim. "If you're going to accuse Yandy of something this serious, you better have proof," he said, but the son, filled with resentment and anger, fired back. Enough husband or father mess, stunned by the audacity of his son's words. "Hold on, where is all this coming from?" he asked in a calm but strained tone, but was beyond reasoning. The argument escalated to the point where Mendy felt his authority as the head of the household being undermined, and in a moment of uncontrollable anger, he lashed out physically, hitting his son. The room fell silent, the shock of the action reverberating through everyone present. Yandy couldn't contain her emotions and burst into tears. She said, "This is ridiculous. How can you accuse me of something so horrible without any evidence? I've done nothing but love this family." Looked away, and the son held his face while he tried to control his emotions. "I can't believe it's come to this," he muttered, his voice heavy with regret. Yandy, still in tears, stepped in to comfort him, even as she struggled with her own pain in the son. "But you don't feel sorry. You just proved my point," he said bitterly, refusing to back down. Mendeecees knew that the situation was untenable. "I love you, but I can't let this kind of disrespect continue in my home. Abi, some space will help you understand," he added. The son, though clearly hurt, packed his belongings and left without saying anything else. The days after the incident were filled with silence and 10 minutes. Although Yandy supported M's decision, she couldn't hide her pain, telling a friend, "I feel like I've lost a part of my family, and I don't know if we can ever heal from this." DC also struggled with his emotions, asking out loud, "Did I do the right thing?" in an attempt to find comfort in conversations with his closest confidants. "My home, but I feel like I failed as a father." The guilt weighed heavily on him, and he knew that he would have a difficult time rebuilding his relationship with his son. As words circulated about the family drama, fans of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta were quick to voice their opinions on social media, with reactions ranging from sympathy for his son to support for MCs. MCs did what he had to do to protect his wife. "Respect is non-negotiable," one fan tweeted, while others chastised him for using physical violence. In spite of the turmoil, Mendeecees remained determined to mend his fractured family. "I can't let this be the end of our relationship," he said, reflecting on his son's absence. He reached out through mutual connections, expressing his desire to have a conversation. "We need to talk face to face and figure out how to move forward." Yandy has always been the glue holding the family together, but this might be too much for her. A fan posted the divided opinions, which only made it more difficult for the Harris family as they attempted to navigate their private pain under the spotlight. He informed the pal,